Welcome, guys. Welcome to this amazing training. I know we've all been waiting for a while now, thinking that when will this training actually start? So, if you've been patient enough to actually make it to this point, I especially congratulate you because we are going to be discussing about AI. Yes, and then the misconception that people have about AI. So, this video is going to be a little bit lengthy, and I want you to actually take your time. You understand? To actually learn. Now, most people complain about lengthy videos. I do tell them if you go to school to actually study a course, you're not going to force the lecturer to actually rush things because of you. So I will advise you to actually take your time, listen and digest all I have to say. It's going to be an interactive section though. So you can actually air your comments in the comment section, share your opinions, and then we can actually interact. So without wasting much of your time, let me just dive right into the training. Now, first, I'm going to talk about the misconception people have about AI. You understand? People actually think AI is here to actually replace humans. You understand? AI cannot replace human. AI will only replace those that are not AI certified. You understand? If you don't have an AI skill in 2026 and beyond, AI will probably replace you because AI is not here to actually take your job. AI is to make things better and make things faster. You understand? Once we enter this training properly, you will understand this point I'm trying to make now that if you are AI skill, AI will only make your job faster. It doesn't because there is nothing that AI is doing and that has not been done by human beings before. You understand? AI is not inventing new things. AI doesn't have a mind of its own. It can't invent new things. You are the one that can invent new things. You are the one that can think and then bring out new innovation. All you can use AI to do is to actually make your work faster and better. You understand? What has been done before, you understand? You are telling AI to actually help you do it. So he knows what to do, he knows how to do it, and he knows when to do it. That's just the use of AI. So let's just go dive right into it. Who is this training for? This training is for graduates and undergraduates who want to build valuable digital skills and create new income opportunities. You understand? You've been graduated for a while, you're an undergraduate struggling in school. This training is for you. You can actually earn a living by creating things with AI, by creating things for people with AI. Now, if you're a 9 to 5 professionals who want to earn an additional income online or eventually transition into working class or eventually transition into working for themselves, you understand? You want to start your own business or you want to start your own, you want to start a tech, how would I say, tech journey, or you want to start a tech career and everything. AI is actually a good category for you to actually venture into. Or you're a 9 to 5 professional and you need something as a side hustle to actually earn more for yourself. One thing I used to tell people is that if you learn AI or you learn how to actually work with AI automation, or you actually know how to automate things yourself, you understand? And you're a 9 to 5er, sooner or later you are going to quit the job because imagine what you are seeing: 1 million, 2 million, 500,000, 3 million, 5 million a month, or endless amount of money. And then let's say you are earning just 250,000 or 300,000 at your workspace. You will not be able to actually cope because this gives you something better. Now, business, okay, I think let me give an example. There's this guy called Classic Jester. Yeah, I think that's the guy name, Classic Jester on Instagram. We all know this guy to actually to always do comedy and then the likes and all. But now you see if you go to his page, Classic Jester does all he does now is AI, and AI. His page is AI. I don't know whether this source is true, but it's from a TikTok gossip that I think his wife is an AI expert, and then the wife taught him how to actually automate with AI, doing some video creation and all. And then the guy is making well for himself. If he's not making well, he will stick to the comedy and not AI. That shows that he's actually making crazy money from AI. That is why he actually switched from content creation to AI full. Now, if you're a business owner or entrepreneur or an entrepreneur looking to leverage AI to grow their business, improve productivity and automate repetitive tasks. Now, if you're a business owner and then maybe for example now, let's say you sell wig, let's talk to the females now, you sell wig or you sell anything on and then you don't know how to actually face crowd and talk. You want to make advert, but you can't actually even look at the screen to actually talk. You can actually create videos with AI and swap your face into it. It's called talking head avatars. You can actually swap your head with the AI video and then read your script out and everything and then make your avatar and then promote it. You will get sales, endless sales. You don't have to actually, we're in a world where you don't have to actually show your face to actually market something. That's what AI is used for. It doesn't mean you are still the one creating the video. It doesn't mean that okay, AI will just sit down and then boom, help you automate. No, you still have to actually tell it, do this, do this, do this, do that. Now, anyone curious about AI but unsure where to start or how to use it practically in today's world, that is why you are in this training. That is what we want to achieve. That's the main goal of this particular training. Now, people who want the freedom to work from anywhere, earn online, and build a future proof skill set. You want to work, you want to be financially free, you want to work anywhere. Yes, and just like you see all these forex traders gallivanting on what's it called on our social media space, telling you they work from anywhere, they can make money from anywhere, and our crypto traders and all, which is actually true to some extent though, because I trade the forex market myself. So you want to be free from actually just going to 9 to 5 or having to actually work overnight. This is for you. All you just need to do is calm yourself down and then follow every instruction I give you in this training. We are going to be this training is two parts. We are going to be doing the practice, this is the theory part, and we're going to be doing the practical aspects where I'll be showing you some things and how to actually get it done. So let's move forward. Who am I? Because I've been in your face now and then I've just been talking for a while and then you don't know me. Let me introduce myself. I am Matthew Ajibade. Originally, I'm a software developer. I've been coding now for over 12 years though. Days of started from days of I don't know if you guys are familiar with started from days of Wapka.mobi, Mob.mobi, and then the likes. So STGM and then before we start coding little PHP with HTML, JavaScript, and then before we move further. I'm a software developer with 12 years of experience and a digital I'm also a digital marketer and a media strategist. I mean, actually, I do digital adverts for people from engine optimization, which is known as SEO, to social media marketing, and then like, and I'm a media strategist. Yes, and what I mean by media strategist is that I hardly do not know. Like, I'm into everything when it comes to tech. I edit video, I create video, I do animation with Blender, with Anim Studio, with the likes and all. You understand? So I try to actually update myself on anything trending. And it is actually easy for me because I'm a software developer. I know how to do things. You understand? I know how things are done, so I can use it. It's just like how would I say it now? A surgeon who knows, or as a surgeon, let me just try and generalize this. As a surgeon now, fine, there are different type of surgeon. There's the neurosurgeon, you understand? There's the there's different. I'm not really a medical person, but I know there are a lot of what's it called? Surgeon. But let's just imagine maybe a general doctor now and everything, or maybe a surgeon that knows about the head. You understand? Now, you're a surgeon and you can actually operate the head. It is easy for you to actually when you see a doctor that okay just know how to actually I don't know just know how to actually diagnose what is actually on your head or what is actually wrong with your head. It is easier for the head surgeon to actually know okay yes this because you know every part of it. You understand? It is easy for you. So that's why like I know how to actually develop things. So it's easy for me to actually use things. You understand? Because people come to me to actually develop those things or something I like for them. So it is easy for me to actually use things. Now, although I had a degree in quantity surveying, yes, I'm a quantity surveyor by training, you understand? Yeah, by education. My passion for technology led me into software development, blogging, graphic design, trading and other online ventures. I trade the crypto market, I trade the forex market, and I earn comfortably well. But we'll still get into the story of how I made some money with trading crypto. My greatest strength is and emerging trends early, identifying emerging trends early, adapting quickly and turning them into real opportunities. Now, this I want you to actually hold this very importantly because this training is not just about you just learning AI, it's about mind shift, training your mind. I say a lot of there is one thing I don't do for people. I don't call people boss. You know those street slang that people say, "Ah, my boss, boss." You will never see me chat with anybody, my peers, people are above me also, and call them boss, except you are my boss. Let's say I'm working for you, yes, you are my boss. But let me just use that street slang. I will never use it. Because there is nothing you want to learn that is not out there. You understand? There is hardly not, okay, let me not say nothing. There's nothing hardly out there that you want to add that you want to learn that is not on the internet. You understand? So now the secret of wealth of some people is that they try to identify, okay, what is in vogue, what is trending right now, what is going on right now, and then how can I, okay, look at all this, most of these forex traders that have forex platform. It's not like they don't actually earn money from it. I won't say so. You understand? Quote and unquote. I won't say so. But what they do is that they try to learn early. You understand? And then they try to recruit people. That is actually a form of actually making wealth. I'm not saying that's bad. That's exact because you learnt it, you study hard for it. Why should you give the knowledge free? So I support them entirely. So that's to actually buttress this point that identifying emerging trends early, adapting quickly, and turning them into real opportunities. Now, in this, if you actually learn AI in this 2026 now, and then you know how to actually use AI very, very well. Before, there's a lot of people that is here to know about AI, a lot, thousands. Somebody still contacted me as I was about to start this video. I think about 30 minutes ago, telling me that okay, they want to create a video with a video of, I think it's a political video, someone in the farm doing this, and then someone actually watching a video, and the grandma watching a video, and then the daughter is explaining something to blah blah blah. I haven't sat down to actually read the script because of this video I'm about to make. So I already charged the person. Though the person is a very close power and everything. I charge him a very little amount of money. But that amount of money I'll be able to use to actually buy data and fuel my gen. You understand? So that's just how easy to actually make money. And then these things are not actually hard to actually do. You understand? So identifying emerging trends. If the person knows how to do it, he's not going to contact me. Whether it's 5 naira or 10 naira he wants to pay me, you understand? He will have kept it to himself. But because he doesn't know how to do it, he's actually contacting me or employing me sort of to actually help him create this video. And it's because I have that knowledge. People will always pay for knowledge. That's one thing I want you to know. People will always pay for it. That's why I tell people learn a skill instead of just adapting. You understand? Instead of just adapting. Now, okay, let's say you are a forex trader. When you finish, okay, when you make money from forex, what do you invest in? What do you invest in? That's why I see people invest in real estate. You have to have something that that keeps you busy. You've drawn the chart in the morning and then you are done. You are just monitoring your trade and everything. Will you just be idle the whole day? Get a skill, do something, put yourself to work. Now let's move further. Don't let us drift from the main point. And that has been my greatest asset through my journey, which is true. It has been my greatest asset through my journey. Now, Mark Cuban is a billionaire in the United States. You can search about him. He said one fact. He said AI can make anyone rich, and it could turn just one person into a trillionaire. How true is this? You understand? We've heard about people that have created platforms. You'll see people telling you, okay, they created this bot with AI. You've created you see people that tell you that okay, they created this blueprint AI. I even saw a guy advert and I tried to actually even purchase the PDF to actually know whether this guy was actually saying the truth. Who said he made about 100 million selling PDF that I created with AI. You understand? These are actually facts. You understand? But now you have to mix that with to make that fact enough or factual enough, you have to actually know how to do digital marketing. You understand? It's not just one skill that will help you. There's one thing to actually learn AI to be able to produce PDF. There's another thing for you to be able to market it because marketing is everything. You can earn the skill, you can own the skill, and if you know how to market yourself, boom, nobody's going to actually contact you. So now let's move forward. My journey. So now I want you to actually listen attentively to this so that you get a picture of what I'm trying to say. Now, after I during my let me see, during my IT, I I went to actually work at during my IT because I told you I study quantity surveying and then it's a what's it called construction what's it called course construction like course. So I went to do my IT at a particular big firm at Dolphin Estate Ikoyi. Dolphin Estate here at Ikoyi. So when I got to that firm, I'm not going to mention the firm though. So when I got to the firm, I saw a lot of people there I think I was it iPhone X or SX Max was the latest phone. No, I think it was iPhone X. I think it was iPhone X was yeah, it was the latest brand of iPhone then. I mean, I've been a blogger all my life, you understand? I blog till now. So that has been my journey. That was what brought me into the whole tech world. I've been a blogger since I was in I think SS2 or so. So so I was making little cash and making little money all through my days in university. All those one that people say that Gary is doing something. I never drank Gary in school. So it was I'm privileged to actually learn some things, some skills early, affiliate marketing and the likes. So now going back to my story, when I joined the organization as an IT student, I'm on internship. So when I joined, there was this guy, he was also a copper. So the guy was using same phone as mine. So I brought him. There was this day we were actually conversing in my was in, at my workspace, and then my supervisor was asking me that Matthew, how much is this your phone? And I told him the price then, of course. And then it was like, wow, that this phone is expensive. Oh." Him and his colleague, they are both MNIQS. Yes, and I was even a student then, so I'm not. So after you graduate as a quantity surveyor, you understand, you go to the National Institute of Quantity Survey. You understand, so you become a registered QS. You become MNIQS, you become FNIQS. Yes, FNIQS is like equivalent of a chartered accountant or what's it called? What are these lawyers called? A SAN. You understand? So now this person is an MNIQS, and then in QS, in quantity survey, they follow age to actually make some things possible. You understand? So that means for him to actually attend MNIQS as at then, not now, though things are changing, is actually older to some extent. So now, let me cut to the chase. He was asking me how much I get, how much did I get this one? And I told him, he was like, wow. I think he was earning about up to two. I don't know. I'm not. I can't say for sure, but maybe about 200,000 I then or so. So and it was like he won't be able to actually afford this. He's going to go for 100 phone and everything. And I was like, wow. Now let me put it this way. This is my future. Because this is my supervisor. He's the one actually holding me by the hand to actually train me physically. What I've learned in school is trying to actually help me put into use, takes me to the field to actually explain things. We do come back to the office, we calculate and all. And we do estimation and all. So and I'm like, if this person and then this person actually, I think he has finished university and he has a master's, a master degree. And I think he's like 9 to 10 years ahead of me. You understand? I think he left university 9 to 10 years ahead of me. Then I'm like, okay, is this what I want to become in the next 9 to 10 years? No, I don't want. Obviously, I don't want to become this. You understand? I want to make more money. And then what changed my mind that made me choose that okay, I'm not going to go through this career path is that um my company orders we use Uber to actually go home and come to work. So that day I went with someone with a lady who had first class from Unilag, and then she's also working there. She's like my boss also. So, but she's under my supervisor. So that day I was asking her in the car that okay, blah blah blah. What's the salary range? What's the salary range and what's my expectation after school and all and everything? And she was telling me a lot of things about quantity survey that nobody taught me in school. Nobody told us in school and everything. We were just told that okay, we are professionals and we can make a lot of money. Yes, we can make a lot of money, but I'm like, I don't want to follow this process. This process, I want to collapse time for myself. You understand? I don't want to walk this long journey. I want to collapse time for myself, whereby okay, like I'm spending little time and I'm doing so little to actually make more money. So with that, I knew within my heart that when I finish school, I'm not going to actually go to quantity survey. I settled that day. That oh, yes, I'm going to choose my tech career, which has always been the one putting food on my table from right from when I was young. And I settled that in my mind that since that day. And then when I went back to school for my 500 level, and then I just did business as usual, and then boom, I left the school and then I focused on my tech career, and it has been amazing. Now, what I want to tell you is that before we move into the training, is that I'm going to tell you a little story. This will actually shift your mind. Like I told you, it's going to be a little bit lengthy, but I want you to actually get what I'm trying to say. There is one thing I did a few years ago. I think about 2021 or so, and it got me my first car. There's this, you see a lot of people trying to tell you that trade it AI, trade it AI, trade it AI. Let me first shape your mind. There is nothing like AI trading, and there's something like AI trading. Let me break it down and so that you understand. Now, you'll see a lot of people ads on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and the likes, telling you that I'm an AI trader. They will call Laugh Lagos, call and what's it called? Egungun of Lagos, call some people. You understand? For the advert and all. Now, what you don't know is that this thing have done it before. You understand? And I made so much money from it. Some people actually even know my trading channel, but I'm not going to actually talk about it here. And I made a whole lot of money from it. Now, they call something OTC market, which is actually a synthetic version. You understand? A synthetic version of the original market. We have Euro USD now. Maybe you are trading Euro USD by GBP USD. You understand? Euro USD. Sorry, I'm trying to convince myself. We are trading euro against USD. Sorry. Now we have euro USD OTC. You understand? So that OTC now, there's no way you want to actually trade with AI with that, because pocket option, expert option, quotex, and then forgotten the last popular one and everything. I'll remember before the end of this something. All this platform does not have API. It doesn't have API. So there's no way you actually want to connect it with your bot and then make AI trade for you. What you can actually do is that the only thing that most of these people do is they try to connect with what's it called? Trading view. All this might not really make sense to you, but those are actually to the tech we actually understand. They try to connect their API, they are trying to connect their bot with trading view API. So whereby they can actually receive signal, or through MetaTrader, they will receive signal on their Telegram, and then they will have actually programmed to actually know. Yes, they will have actually put some things in place, like, okay, yes, if RSI passes, if alligator passes or something, do this, send up signal or send down signal. That is what they do. But if you are to trade the OTC market, AI cannot do that for you. You will be the one to trade it. So what most of these people do is that they already program it on their phone. They will be able to input it by themselves, and when they input it, it's going to send signal to you, and they will tell you AI is trading for you. AI is not trading for you. AI is not sending that signal for you. What AI can do is that the general market itself, which is Euro USD, the general forex market, AI will be able to trade it because there's enough data for it. But when we are talking about OTC, you understand, which is a synthetic version of the market, which is why all these options, because all these platforms are called option trading. So all this OTC market, AI can never trade it for you. There's nobody that can. There's no The only way you can build a bot is that if you are using it yourself, you can there's something called web session or cookie session. You open your developer tab on your what's it called on your browser. Then when you check it, you understand, you'll be able to actually copy your session, and then you actually paste it you program it with your bot, and then you'll be able to trade live by yourself. But after you are logged out, the session expires. You can't revisit it. So it's not possible to actually create an AI. So all those AI traders, 90% of it is fake. They are supposed to people send signal. So this was what happened to me. When I joined the group then, the group name was, I know most of you know it. It was Victor Trader then. And later it changed to Yusef Trader. It changed to a lot of names and everything. So when I joined Victor Trader then, I saw the way the platform was. Okay, yes, people are trading this platform. Yes, and I can trade crypto. I have been trading crypto since like 2017, 2018. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? So I studied the channel, and I created, instead of me feeding from them, I created mine. That is a mindset shift. That's the mindset shift I'm trying to actually tell you, because I'm a creator. I'm a developer. You understand? So I could easily see how this person created, and I said, okay, yes, he used Python to actually create it. And I searched some documents, I watched some videos online, ask questions, and then ask questions here and there, and I created my own channel. You understand? And I made a lot of money that got me my first car. You understand? I made so much money, thousands of dollars, and that was what, like, I've seen money before, but that was the first money I saw consistently. You understand? And I made a lot of money as I was trading. People were trading under me. I was collecting their what's it called, affiliate profits, and I also making, because it was easy for me to actually trade. Because now, let's say I lose money, like, through affiliate, I can recover my money back. So I wasn't scared of trading. I was trading with large volume. You understand? Before I actually evolve and move into something else. Because that's one thing you need to know. Nothing online lasts forever. It's a trend. You understand? Look at the time skit making was actually popular in Nigeria that everybody wants to make skits. That now if you are coming into skit making now, I'm not saying you're not going to make money, but hunger will beat you. So let's move forward. So let's build some projects. We'll be building a little bit project. You've had a little bit about man. I've tried to actually shift your mind. So let's build some project and then I will explain some things better. So now let's go to I prepared a prompt for you. I prepared some prompt, I mean, for you. Some of the prompts. So we'll be starting with making amazing posters with AI. Now you see people making different kind of posters. You understand? But okay, let me first say this. If you are chatting with someone and the person is using AI, the first thing to actually know is that you will notice that there's always hyphens and hyphens and hyphens and hyphens in the chat. There's a way you can actually there's something called prompt engineering. You will talk to your AI the right way. Tell it to actually sound as humanly as possible. And then once the output is going to not going to have all these hyphens and whatever rubbish you're actually pasting around. So now let's just dive right into it and then we'll discuss more along the way. So now let's I'm going to be pasting this prompt. Why I've created this prompt is that I don't want to actually waste our time. You understand? So we'll just be diving right into it. Now there's something called prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is the ability to actually talk to AI. AI understands prompts, MD files, and the likes. You understand? A set of instructions. So now, if you know how to talk to AI correctly, effectively, now we can both do things the same way. Yeah, let's say you are eligible in AI and also AI certified. Now we're told to actually create a poster. What will make mine better than yours is that I know how to talk to AI effectively. I know how to talk to AI effectively. I know how AI thinks. So now let's paste this prompt. And we're going to read this prompt so that you understand what I'm trying to actually say. Okay. Act as an award act as an award-winning graphic designer. This is actually important. You understand? Okay. No, there's something I'm about to say, but don't let me say it now. I'll say it in future or as this training goes on. Act as an award-winning graphic designer, creative director, brand expert, and AI prompt engineer. Design a premium, print-ready, ultra high-resolution promotional poster. Look at how detailed this prompt is. With exceptional vision hierarchy, modern composition, and commercial advertising quality. Create a type of poster for business or event name that looks professional. You understand? Designed by a top creative agency. Now, this place now is going to be create a this type of poster have to be maybe like create a maybe a restaurant poster, a gym poster, a what's it called? A social media advert poster. You understand? So now I'm going to actually replace this here. Let's say, how would I say okay? AI training, okay, AI training course. Business name should be AI AI headquarters. Okay, AI HQ. Let's just name it AI HQ. You understand? So now you can actually put whatever you are doing. You understand? You can create for a maybe a wig business, maybe so you are inputting your something here. You understand my point? So now the remaining details is actually structured on design style, layout composition, typography, color that I want you to use and all. So let's see what this is going to okay. Sorry, I made a mistake. Let me control X this. So we are creating an image. So you can actually come here and then set create image, or you can actually just click it here. It's the same. So once you create an image, so ChatGPT this is ChatGPT, and this is the you can no this is the what's the plus version. I think it's 7,000, but you can actually use free for what I'm actually doing. So it's not something big. So now let's see. Did I put the size? I don't think I did that. Oh, that's a mistake. But let's see what it generates. Because you're supposed to actually put the size. Yes, and we have different type of flyer size. So to get that, you can come here and then just search flyer. Okay, Instagram post sizes, size in pixel. So this will help you actually determine sizes of. You understand? So what I usually do is I come to image here and then it shows me sizes, different sizes. Look at different sizes here. You can actually use for your design, you see. So you can actually tell it to create a one 1080 by 920, 1920 pixel, blah blah blah, and everything. So let's see what it comes up with. Okay, takes a while. Our prompt is much, so it's going to take a while to actually execute. Can you see how detailed the prompt is? So depending on the information, can you see? So this is a poster now because it's actually AI. But let's create something like let's say something like a wig business. You understand? Let's create something like a wig business. Create a wig human hair sales. Okay. Here's a beauty by Stella. So let's now define this. Not so that you see it will give us the right size. So you can always tweak your something to actually create you this to actually create you if let's say you don't like the what's it called, maybe the text or something, you can actually change it. Now, one thing that is missing about this poster is that this prompt is that because this is a training, there is a lot of information missing. You understand? Which is this. You understand? So you are supposed to actually give it your own details. Tell you what you are doing. Content. Can you see? Content. So we did not actually give it this. So if you supply all this information, you will get better design. So I did this so that you to explain this for you. Can you see how the design is? But if we had actually given it a better information, like okay, it knows headline, supporting text, description, and I would actually tell you how to do this. So let's just move. Then with that, you'll be able to get better design. Now, AI is actually working blind. You just try to actually guess. This guesswork. Is this what this person actually need? Does this okay? Let me just try and then figure out something for this person. And this might not be what I need. Of course, this is not what I need. I can't be promoting an AI something and then this is my poster. So let's continue. So look at all this information. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful this poster is? Now, one thing is missing here. Basically, the thing just try and guess New York, USA, because there is no information. Now, if you want to actually get information, you can actually create it this way. You can actually you can create a new chart. I want to create a poster for my brand. Okay, it's not compulsory sales. I want you to write adverts heading. Oh, I need to increase create a poster for my human hair sales brand. So I want to create me advert heading. I want to write my advert heading description. Description and then you can actually even design your logo. You can set to first help you design your logo so that it won't be generic. So if in case you have a logo, you first upload your logo here and tell it to use you add pictures and tell it to use your exact logo. So now let me just more with this description and then name of my brand. Name of my brand is hereby Stella. also create also write me a prompt to generate a good looking logo. So what else do we need to do? Okay, you can give it your information, any information you have about it. Maybe let's say I sell, I sell. I don't know whether it is. I sell human hair and synthetic. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know about. I'm just trying to actually use this for our ladies. So I sell human hair and I sell synthetic hair. So let's just see. You see, it's going to actually main advertising. You see, luxury hair versus so premium human hair that speaks luxury. So if you actually replace this, look at whether you look beautiful, blah blah blah. And so you can see your logo. So you can actually create. Let's see. Let's just generate the logo and then move on. Let's see what's going to actually give us here. What's actually no. So actually select create image, but it's not compulsory sometimes. Let's just see the logo is going to actually give us luxury brand if you are aiming for luxury. So these are things you can actually it's going to actually write a copy and then boom. If you replace this to this, now let me teach you one thing. How to actually make prompt yourself so that you don't actually even copy my prompt. Because this training is not to actually hold you by the hand. I mean, it's not to actually spoon feed you. I mean, it's to hold you by the hand so that you can be able to create your things yourself. I want to create a generic ad flyer flat banner prompt that I can use for multiple businesses. Help me write a detailed prompt so I can always edit the information whenever I need it in future. So now, can you see? This is how to actually generate good prompts for yourself. So it's not compulsory you actually even start typing and everything. You can tell ChatGPT or tell the AI to actually generate prompts for you to create amazing. Look at, let's see, huh, it's actually nice. Look at our logo. It's actually nice. And then this just is simple. There's a way to actually do this more efficiently, do you understand? But this is a beginner class. We're just trying to actually touch some things and everything. So with that, you'll be able to actually create any banner yourself. So you can have to always tweak your prompts. So and I always tell people try and pay for let's say ChatGPT, sorry, let's say ChatGPT now. You can pay for the Go plan. This is a Go plan now. I have premium, I have plus plan, and pro plan though, but this is a Go plan. This is just I think 7,700 plus in Nigeria. So stop using free things. Free things will not get you any. So you can actually generate pictures as much as possible till you are satisfied. You understand? That's one thing about AI. AI makes mistakes, so you have to actually do some repetition sometimes. So that depends on the quality of your prompt. Now that's that about poster creation. You can actually always generate different type for yourself. You understand? Give it much details and everything. You can provide it information. You can give it more pictures to actually work with. For example, if we supply this picture now and supply this picture, that picture is going to use. You just have to just upload it here, attach the picture. You add the picture, you can add 4 pictures and tell it in your prompt that use this for this, use this for this, use this for this. This is how to actually create posters. Now let's move forward. These are all basic things to actually create with AI. Now let's say you want to actually do photo shoot generation. Now this one, I know it's important to a lot of people. How to actually create your own photo and then the likes and everything. So now let's see, let's go to let's see, okay. Let me copy this URL and show you something. Let me show you something. Look at this picture now. Let me come to this. Look at this. Now, you've seen this. This is a, I don't know who owns this studio, but these are elegant pictures. Do you know you can actually recreate any of this picture here with yourself using AI? You can actually recreate any picture here with yourself using AI, and I'll teach you how to. So let's just go right into it. So now let's open this. Now I created this prompt, and now I created this prompt, I'm going to actually tell you I created this prompt. But just let's first generate this prompt first. Yeah. So I'm going to be using Gemini for this. Gemini is best for this actually, because I agree. So let me use this. Let me, okay. I think I downloaded a picture of a girl. Where's the girl? Okay, let me use this girl. This is stock image. Now what I'm telling you to do is this. So create image. So look at the prompt. The prompt says, let's read the prompt together. A full body editorial portrait of a confident plus size black lady standing in a luxury minimalist studio. She wears over chocolate brown, blah blah blah, and everything, blah blah blah. Yes. Okay, no, no, this is the prompt I want to use first. Sorry. This is the prompt I want to use first. This was supposed to be number one. I think I so this is the prompt I want to use first. Very short prompt. And I'll tell you how this prompt was actually created. And actually, you can actually create any replica of any image. So now let's look at this. Let's see what ChatGPT is going to give us. Now, this second prompt, why this generate? This second prompt is this prompt, is this picture. That was why I actually had to put the link here so that it doesn't look like, okay, I'm trying to actually, I don't know which, okay, let me just put the URL directly back. So I went to this person's page and I downloaded, you can see, I have a, what's it called? A plugin to, what's the name of the plugin? Let me see. Okay, I think save all resources. I think that's the name. This is so I was able to actually save this picture. Look at how beautiful the picture is. You can actually just swap instead of you. So you see a lot of people actually you see all these mobile photographers on your DM on your timeline now telling you that okay, let's send your pictures. You have to go to the studio to actually create what's it called, shoot again or something. They just collect the token from you and then they help you create it. Let me I think that's what this girl does. Let me show you a girl that does that. I think I copied that one person's profile also. Come and see. So this is exactly what the girl do. Look at this is exactly what this girl does. Look at celebrity photographer. No, 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 no. This is not the page. I think I did not copy or I did not copy that. This is also a photographer where you can actually get inspiration from. I did not think I copied the girl's page. But I'll try to check across my notes whether I'll find someone like that. So let's go back to let's see whether our picture has finished generating. Okay. So why did generate? This is how to actually create prompt like this. Look at this prompt now. I told let me show you how I created it. You just come here and then copy this, create a prompt with this photo. All you just need to do is come to your ChatGPT. You can still use this chat. We add pictures. Where's the girl picture? I think. Okay, yeah, this is girl picture. This is girl photo. You click this, and then this is the girl photo, right? Yeah. So you have to create a prompt for this photo. Okay, let's see. Okay, can you see? It's still a little bit different from this, but it has generated a prompt for us. So we're going to use this prompt for the next something. Okay, this should have been done by now. Why is it taking so much time? Let me try and reload. Sometimes it hangs. Let me try and reload session and another page. It's not supposed to take that much. Whoa. What is wrong with Gemini? That means it's not generating. It's not supposed to return me back to this. I don't know what's wrong with Gemini, but let me try it again. Let's try it on new chat. Create image. Sometimes the Gemini acts funny sometimes, but Gemini is best for creating this kind of stuff. Believe me, better than ChatGPT. So let's try and create it again. Because it's not supposed to take more than a minute. So I was wondering what was taking it that long to actually generate. So now, while we wait for that, let's try and create this also. Let's try and create this. Also. So let's open Gemini again. Let's open a new chat and then just create this. So that we don't waste too much of our time. So I'm not trying to tell you that you can actually this is how to actually create. You get the photo that you like and then you generate the prompt, then you put your own photo as a replacement. Let's see. Let's see. Let's let's use this girl's let's use this girl's picture. Let's use this girl's picture. Okay. Let's use this girl. Or which picture should I use? Let me see this girl's picture. Let me use this one. So and then all I just need to do is send. If it is actually acting fun, I'm going to use my second Gemini account. I don't know why this is not creating. Okay, okay. Can you see? Can you see? Look at our reference picture. You can give it more details. Look at our reference picture. This is our reference picture, right? That's our reference picture. Here's our reference picture, right? So now let's try the second prompt. We have actually written before and see. Let me see. You are still creating. There's something wrong with this. Something. So let's regenerate again. You know that. Let me tell you what happened here. Can you see that the girl is actually from the picture is skinny? So AI also made the picture here skinny. Let's use a girl that is actually more chubby than that. You will see more thicker. I mean, let's use this. So that this is more chubby. So the picture has to show your face though. So when you are telling your client to actually, if you want to create something for similar to this for someone, you have to tell your client to actually send a picture of their face. Let me recreate this prompt with this new picture. I don't know, maybe the picture is not working well with this or it's not showing the face. Let's do this. Let's come back here and then let's upload this lady. Yeah, let's see what happens. So it has generated. Can you see? Can you see? It looks like what's it called? Our reference image. Now, for the second prompt, the one I was like, let's try the second prompt, which is this. So now let's try and create this and then let's create image. Let's use this and then okay, well, okay. Let's use this picture and then generate image. Now I'm going to be leaving all these prompts for you, but you can actually create better prompts yourself. You can always download pictures. Can you see? It's going to actually give you the feel. So to create this prompt, like I told you, it's very simple. All you just need to do is let's say you come here now and then you want to create Let's say this picture, this is picture you love. Okay, let me just look for some. Like, let's say that you love this picture now, and you want to recreate this. All you just need to do is download and then tell ChatGPT. So actually, you upload the image here, you add the image, and then you just tell ChatGPT to create photos. Yeah, you just tell it to create. What do I have? Okay, just tell it to create prompt for this photo, and then boom, and you see, it's going to create the prompt for you. And that's all. So all this is what you need to what's it called? Paste in your Claude, and then you have your picture. So that's that for picture creation. So now let's move to the third on our list today. I'm trying to actually make this fast. The third on our list today is creating songs. You must have seen a lot of people creating type of music. Now, when I said AI does not replace people, when I taught my younger brother how to use Suno, you understand? Now, he downloaded what's it called? What's this thing called in music? I'm trying to actually recall it. I can't remember now. He downloaded. Is it sample? It's not samples. It's called. I don't know. I'm not really that much of a music person. He downloaded it and then he actually replaced it with his voice, and then the song was actually crazy. But let me show you what you can do with Suno. Now for Suno, you don't need something much. Let's say you want to create music for your video, you want to create music for your brand or something. You don't need something that much. Now let's you come to suno.com. Suno.com. I already have an account, that's why it's just simple suno.com. Then you create account. It's as easy as anything. Then for your song, I already created a prompt here. You can always generate your own prompt from what's it called on ChatGPT. Write an original song for Suno in style. Like now, I already genre and then the topic, the mood, the emotion, blah blah blah, and everything. So now, what I'm going to do is that okay, like so this prompt is what I put here. Write a song for Suno. The style, that's genre, Afrobeat. The topic, overcoming outbreak and finding self-worth. This for those in relationship. Uplifting the soul, blah blah blah, and everything. Emotion, mood. This is the mood. Uplifting the soul. So now let's copy this prompt now. Now this is the free version. Like I told you, always do the pro version of anything to get better results. So this is the free version. I'm just going to be pasting this, and then we're going to see the music zone create for us. This is the free version, but if you are using the so you can only generate for years. I think the credit renews every day. Yeah, you are giving credit every day. So you can only generate four what's it called? 4 songs. But I think two will be readily available. If third and fourth was will be half. You can use it, tell him to upgrade for some. So the free version, it will give you two free version. It might not give you what you really like in the two free version. So that's why I always encourage people to after, and soon it's very, very cheap. It's just $8. $8, not $80. $8. 08. So let's create. I'm supposed to select additional something, but I'm just trying to tell you that you don't for simple settings to work for you. But for professional use, you have to select voice, inspo, blah blah blah, and everything. So let's see what it creates for us. While we wait, so it's already creating a song for us. It doesn't take that much. So let's see. Let's see what we're having. These are some of the songs I've actually created before with this particular song. This particular prompt created this. Though what we are generating is still generating. Okay, that's it. Okay, some of it are generated.
Hey, I carry storms inside my soul, chasing love that let me go. Now I see the morning rise, found my
Now,
strength behind
to
my
make things
eyes.
better,
Every scar became
let
a
me
light, leading me beyond the night.
to make things better, you can always tell ChatGPT to help you write lyrics, or if you have a lyrics, you just input your lyrics. So it's going to actually see your own word. Now let's see what generated for us.
Hide original song, lyrics for sonora style of Afrobeat. Feel overcoming heartbreak and finding self-worth. Mood uplifting.
Let's check the second one.
Write original song lyrics for Sono in the style of Afrobeat.
Can you see what's
Sane,
can you see what's he
overcome.
did? Because we did not actually write our lyrics. You understand? So
Write
this
original song,
so we see this as our lyrics.
yeah.
You understand?
Write original song, yeah.
So all you can just do now is you come to ChatGPT and just tell it to, let's say, write, give ChatGPT this. So you have to give, I did that on purpose to actually tell you, you have to give Suno the instruction. So now verse 1. Now this is what we want. These are our lyrics. I hope my credit has not finished and I can generate. So come back here and then you will see the difference. Create. So that prompt was for ChatGPT. That is why it's actually repeating the lyrics. You understand? So now let's see the song is going to give us. Look at the lyrics. Let's read the lyrics. You left like the rain when the morning was bright, though you took my blah 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 and everything. So for producers or for music producers, you can actually add it's called preset in video. I don't know or photography. I forgot what it's called in audio. You can actually export it if you are using the pro plan or the paid plan. So when you export it, you'll be able to actually mix and master it yourself and change the voice, change whatever you don't like there. But the AI tool is actually the AI version is actually cool. So let's see. Okay, I think it has. Okay, let's see this. It's created this.
Yeah, you left like the rain when the morning was bright. Thought you took my sun, left me chasing the night. But the mirror kept whispering you're more than the pain. Now I'm dancing through the fire, washing off the rain. Every scar on my heart turned to gold in the light. Now I'm finding my rhythm and it feels so right. I was holding on too tight, now I finally breathe. Every tear became a seed growing underneath. No more looking
Now
back,
this is
I'm
the free
where I'm
version, so you
meant
can't
to
tweak
be.
us.
Found the
You can't
love I needed
change it up.
living inside of me. Oh, I rise, I shine, my heart beats stronger.
I just let me fast forward.
The rain when the morning was bright, no more than the pain. Now I'm dancing through the
Let's just say
fire.
3.
Found the love I needed living inside of me. Oh, I rise, I shine. My heart beats stronger every time. I was holding on to.
Now there's a lot of things you can actually select here. If you have audio, you understand, you can upload your audio and you want to make it better. If you have a voice, you understand, you can actually can you see the pro plan is just $8. So most of the things we can actually do here is on the pro plan. So that's why you see that what we did here, we told it to be Afrobeat in the lyrics here, you understand? But we are unable to actually set Afrobeat here. See styles. You can actually choose what you want see, okay, Eden Pop. Okay. This is actually free. Okay, I thought this was even pro. Now it's not free. So you can actually drum and bass, blah blah blah, and then you can choose the style of your the particular style for your what's it called? Can you see the lyrics? So you can if you are on the pro plan, you'll be able to actually select more. Can you see? But for this, so that's how to actually use Suno. And then you can actually include let's include something. Let's just create the last one. Will I be able to create now? Yes, okay. I think my free credit is still working. You can actually even tell it to sing sound like whiskey type of song or Davido's type of song for the 30 BGs. Okay. Let's generate the last one. Mostly I use the pro version actually. So that's why I'm not really familiar with the free, but my subscription has ended with the free plan. Because if you want the best from something, just pay. That will give you the best version of that thing. Okay, let's see whether I give us the Afro.
Mm, mm,
Now you see now, yeah, these are our Afro beats.
yeah, yeah. Mm. You left like the rain when the morning was bright. Thought you took my sun, left me chasing the night.
Now, yeah, work for Afro.
But the mirror
These are
kept
our Afro beats now.
whispering, you're more than the pain.
Let's check the second one.
You left like the rain when the morning was bright. Thought you took my sun, left me chasing the night. But the mirror kept whispering, you're more than the pain. Now I'm dancing through
So
the
you can actually
fire,
even point those
washing
things
off the
maybe
rain.
as a
Every
video or
scar on
something.
my heart turned to
You can
gold
communicate as a
in the
music.
light. Now I'm finding my rhythm and it feels so right. I was holding on too tight, now I finally breathe. Every tip became a seed growing underneath. No more looking back, I'm where I'm meant to be. Found the
Let's put this song
love
around both
I need,
Apple Music,
living
Spotify, and Juma.
inside of me. Oh, I rise, I shine, my heart beats strong.
Let's hear the full one generated.
I was holding on too tight, now I finally breathe.
That's
Every
one thing.
tear became
It's not good. That's one thing about the free plan. It's not going to give you what you want in the long version. You see the second one now. It's not going to sound like Afrobeat also. Yes,
every scar on my heart turned to
nice.
gold in the
But if you are using the
light.
pro version, it's going to give you longer ones as Afrobeat. So the one that is Afrobeat go that you want, you see, it short it to 1 minute. So already that's why I
Me
see that most of
chasing the
all the songs
night,
sound the same thing because
but the mirror kept
people are not using the pro version. So use the pro just $80. Now, and Suno is the best. In case maybe you find alternative online, Suno is the best. Don't want yourself. So now let's go to the final something before we actually talk about it. Now, website creation with AI. You want to create websites with AI and then okay, let's just do this. Let's let's open a new chat and then let's okay. What have we here? So we come here and copy our prompt. So we copy our full prompt for the website creation and then let's let's open new chat here and then we paste our prompt. Sorry. So let's just see what it gives us. Okay. We're writing our code already. Can you see there's a section here that told us replace your image. This is where we're going to replace our image. So there are two ways to actually do this. So most people use code editor, which for me I use Visual Studio. So you don't need to actually sorry, I use this as my code editor. Yes, and you don't actually need to. Let me just open it for you. So it's not compulsory you use this because you are not a programmer also. But okay, let's see. This is a particular MD file or something. Let me just open your file. So you can actually paste your something here and then save it as HTML. But for those of us that do not have code editor, we are going to be using, I believe if you have this, you'll be able to use it. So for those of us that do not have, we are going to be using what's it called? Just our normal notepad. So I'm going to come here and I just come to Chat. Let me click on ChatGPT here. And I just write, you can create new text and then just name it okay, index.txt .txt. So you can actually right click to rename or you press F2 to rename. So I'm going to just double click on this and then paste my code. So where it told us to actually paste our image, let me save this first. Let me save this first and then let's let's try and view our file. Let me just click here and rename. So you need to rename it to HTML. You need to rename it to HTML file extension before it works. So you just click on save and then so this is what we created. You understand? So now let's say you can refine your prompt. I'm going to explain why this looks like this now. So now let's let me add the image first and then let book image png. Let's just look for any image and then so that we can just so in case you want to replace anything in your only source for it. Let's say we are using this for example. I'm just trying to actually create any exit. Let's just save it. So we're going to save it to ChatGPT and then name it. Okay, let me just copy this and save it. So it's going to be in the same folder as this. So now let me edit this and then you see that it's going to replace our edit with notepad. Because that's if you don't have code editor. Just scroll down to where it's commented as for us and then yes, once we change this, save. Now that's it. Now in case you want to now upload it, let's say you want to upload it, you can upload to Netlify. For example, let's just say let's go to Netlify. So you want to send the link to someone. Let's say Netlify. Let's just let me log in. Okay. You can create an account, but I already have an account. So once you create an account, it's going to show you these are the websites, some of the websites I've actually created with. I mean, I've actually hosted here. So what you just need to do is once you get here, you just click on browse and upload folder. You understand? You can choose folder, browse and upload folder. So is it folder I clicked? Let me check. Okay, choose folder, sorry. Choose folder. Just come here and then this ChatGPT. Upload. Upload. You don't need to do anything. This is a free hosting. It's uploading our file. It takes less than a minute and a year. So once we click this is our link. If I click this now, if you click this from your own end now, you are going to see this website live. So you can always share this and then probably you want to use for something, you can always go to bit.ly and shorten the URL bit.ly. Let me just type bit.ly and then okay. Okay, they have rebranded to Okay, this bit.ly, but you can use any URL short. Like I use short dot URL or short dot what's it something. There's a lot of it. So you can use any URL short now here. Okay, this I think this page. This page. Okay, let's just use bit.ly then. Where's bit.ly? Okay, is it? I think bit.ly has now has short what's it called? Paid plan and then free plan. Okay, okay. Let me just you can just shorten your URL so that and then send it to anybody telling me to log in. No, no. That's what I'm saying. That let me just type short URL. Short URL. So this is what I use. Yes, I use this. I don't have time to be signing in or something. So I just click on this and then shorten the URL. An error code while creating. Wow. What is wrong with all these people today? Let me try and reload this and then see. What is wrong with all of you? Okay. Yeah, site is having issue, but that's what I use. Let's use tiny URL then. I use tiny URL also. So let's use this. This will work. So you can actually tell it to maybe um, PDF, PDF. You can choose your own something. PDF, sales, online, or whatever. I'm just trying to. So the great, yeah, I'm human being. Yeah. So once you copy this, it's going to take you back to the website. Now, prior before now, you can create, let me say, somewhat better websites with ChatGPT, but not anymore. You understand? Since ChatGPT introduced Codex, there's something called Codex. If you check your ChatGPT, you see Codex. Since ChatGPT, I think I have Codex here. This is what it looks like. This ChatGPT code, code creation app now. Since ChatGPT introduced this Codex, you can't like once if you want to do a fine design, because it doesn't generate more than 500 lines of code anymore. So no matter what, if you are, like for you to actually write a beautiful design, you are going to be generating more than 500 line of code. Yes, and so you can use Claude free version. Yes, and you can use the Claude free version. Let's use Claude now. Let's see what Claude will actually do for us. Let's try Claude. I'm supposed to be logged in. Where's Claude? Let me, I think that's my pro. I think the other one is my pro. Okay. Wow. Um, I don't think my login is here because I'll have to be authenticating it. To log into my Claude is issue. So if you use Claude, you are going to get better results than this, than ChatGPT. Actually, very good results. But now that brings me to the final part of this something. Now let's talk. So this training, let's talk. Now we've tried to build something. Let's go back to our theory part. Now I want to tell you some of the benefits to actually become AI skilled. If you're AI skilled, you'll be able to work faster and achieve more. You understand? AI helps you to complete tasks in minutes that would normally take hours, allowing you to focus on other things and be productive by the day. Now, it helps you unlock new opportunities, new income opportunities from content creation to web development to design to automation to freelancing. AI open doors to multiple ways of earning online. So AI will actually help you to introduce you to a lot of ways to actually earn money online. Now, I think I remember where I stored that girl's okay, yeah, down here. The other girl I wanted to show you then. Let's see. Let's see her something. Look at. Let me see what I do. Okay, okay. Sound is off.
Un bel
Look at look at that graphic. That's what this girl was making now. And then I think she just started. I think she makes money with it. Can you see the picture she has done? And that was what I actually taught you for free. So what do you think? Okay, is actually free or maybe it's just a passive idea? Some people actually dwell on it and turn it to money. Sorry. So now let's go back to what we have here. I'm really, really sorry. Really. So yeah, it help stay relevant in AI era. As AI transform industries, those who know how to use it effectively, we have significant advantage in the workplace and businesses. Yes, in their workplace is as I don't need to actually break that down to you. Is that it said, learn a new skill faster, act as a personal tutor, help you to understand complex concepts, solve problem and then build practical skills more effectively. Build instead of just consume. Instead of only using technology, you will learn how to create website design, data products and solutions that people are willing to pay for. Now, for why being able to build a website is essential in today's area. Now, what I want to actually teach you, let me show you some of the websites actually created with AI. So, um, okay, can you see? This was actually created with AI. Let me show you some. So, okay, now, so this was actually created with AI, like from start to finish. I did not do anything, and it's very, very responsive. It's mobile responsive and all. This was created for a client, an India client with AI, using AI, like, and this is exactly what I'm teaching in my course, you understand, which I'm going to be introducing you to in few minutes. This is actually created with AI, like from start to finish. This store was created with AI from start to finish without, like, from start to, and it's, see, okay, let me show you this so that you know that it's not just maybe landing page. It was created with AI from start to finish. Everything here is AI. I see how the speed of the website, select property, blah blah blah, and all and everything. You can select region, about the website. Everything was created using AI. Can you see the animation? I did not write any single line of code. Everything was created with AI. Now, in our course, we created this website in the training. This was one of the websites we created. We created some websites, but this was one of the websites. And it's actually, it has back end. This has full front end and back end. Can you see? Look at the website. This is one of the things you are going to learn in the training. It was created from beginning. How I created this in the tutorial. So I actually show you. Can you see? Look at this. The images, everything, AI source for everything. Let me show you so that you know it's also, it has multiple pages. Can you see? The about page. Can you see? The contact page. So this website was actually inspired by a website I saw on Award. And so is for selling ammunitions and all. And so website like this, let's visit Award. Website like this, there's no website here. Now, after this training, there's no website you see here. Let's just come to let's just come to let's say portfolio websites. Let's just check anything. There's no website you see here. Let's say this is a website. Let's open one or two websites. Okay, visit website. There's no website you see here that you will not be able to create there. This particular website, this is just app animation. You understand? Can you see? Look at what people are actually doing in 2026. Look at this. Look at as I'm scrolling my mouse. Look at the animation. Look at the beautiful animation. This particular website, you will be able to create stunning website like this. Imagine you can create something like this. You'll be able to actually sell on Fiverr, sell on Upwork, market yourself. You understand? You know this is what people are actually learning for years, and then you'll be able to actually do this in a we in my training. We did this particular website. I think it was a day. Yes, we finished website in a day, and that's backend. Let me see the backend. Okay, I think admin. Am I? Is it admin? I think I should be. It should be admin. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, it has a backend. Can you see? You can actually log into it. It has a backend. You can see we build a simple backend with products and all. You understand? So these are the things you are going to be learning. Now, one thing, why I would advise you to actually learn how to actually create websites with AI instead of learning automation and all this like that. Learn how to create things. If you know how to create things, see, video creation, all this AI video content, something will actually fade away. But builders will never fade away. We always need a surgeon. You understand? Now everybody is actually reading about health online. You don't need to actually ask a lot of for paracetamol. But when it comes to you wanting to actually operate yourself, you can't use ChatGPT, you can't use Google, you can't use anything. You will go to a surgeon. So that being said, learn how to create things. You once you know how was I able to actually make millions of naira to actually get my first car, get my first building and all from the trading stuff I told you about. It's because I'm a developer. I could actually build things, though then I didn't use AI, but I could build things. But imagine if I know how to use AI then, or AI was actually invoked then and everything, it will be easier for me to actually develop. So now that's why I'm actually introducing you to the world of web development. Learn how to create websites, create apps, create likes with AI. You'll be able to actually prepare solution for people, build things for them. You can build platform like with Suno. See, you can build a platform like Suno. You can build a platform like ChatGPT with AI. All you just need to do is fine. You can't train your models by yourself because it's going to cost you millions of dollars to actually train your models. So, but you can use their API and people will be subscribing to your website. You will collect the commission from it. Let's say for example, let's say for every 500 ChatGPT is charging you through the API maybe $2. You can set your own something at $3 and make $1 of it. So you can create anything. You can create a website that can generate image with AI yourself using AI. So now let me just try and introduce you to it properly. Now, why you need to be able to build a website? I don't think I need to actually even spell this out to you, but for the sake of this video sake, every business is an online presence. Whether it's a small business, a startup, or a global company, a website is a digital home of every serious brand. Website turns idea into business. A website allows you to transform an idea into product, service, portfolio, blog or online store that people can access from anywhere. Look at the website we did with ChatGPT. That's actually rubbish. You understand? So but if you learn a professional way to actually using the right AI tools to actually learn how to create professional website like those I showed you, then now all you can come to Behance here and then see any website and create that website yourself. Let's see. Let's just say website. Any let's see any building. Look at all these beautiful stunning websites. You'll be able to actually create look at these websites. You'll be able to create it yourself. Now, one beautiful thing about this something is that I taught how to create content. You don't need to write content yourself, even though your client doesn't have content. You don't have to source for image, you don't have to source for any, you don't have to create your logo yourself. AI will do everything for you. Now, it is a future-proof skill. Technology will continue to evolve. That was what I was telling you then. But websites will remain the foundation of the internet. AI may change how websites are built, but businesses will always need people who understand how to create, improve and manage them. Website development opens multiple income streams. A single web development skill can lead to freelancing, remote jobs, agency work, SaaS products, WordPress development, blogging, and even launching your own online business. It makes you a builder, not just a user. You'll be able to build, not just using stuff. Most people spend their lives using websites. Learning web development puts you in the small group of people who can create, solve problem, and build products that generate value. Now, it gives you advantage in AI era. People who combine web development with AI can build faster, automate repetitive tasks, create better products, and then adapt to new technologies more easily than those who rely on AI tools. Only on AI tools. The internet is built with AI, like you all know. It's built on website, I mean. The internet is built on website. AI can help you build them faster. But someone still need to know what to build. That's why web development remains one of the most valuable skills in this era. I would like they say like farming and teaching is the mother of all what's it called of all trade. No, farming is the mother father of all trade. You understand? And then what's it called? Teaching is the mother of all profession. You understand? So now, so same thing as web design. Well, whatever you are doing is on the web. Whether you are using Instagram is on the web. Whether you are using Google is on the web. So it remains the foundation of everything. What you will learn, prompt engineering in detail. I did it. I think it was 2 hours on prompt engineering. I used 2 hours on prompt engineering, how to be able to understand AI, how to talk to AI like it's your brother. Learn how to communicate with AI, not the basic thing we did in this video. Learn how to communicate with AI the right way. You will discover the prompting framework that allows you to get accurate, high quality results from ChatGPT, Claude, and other AI tools instead of generic responses. Build professional websites with AI. Learn how to build modern responsive websites from scratch, like some of those I showed you. Even if you don't know what type of website to create, you understand? If you don't know what type of website to create, learn how to actually build from scratch. Turn idea into real project. Discover how to brainstorm, validate, and develop website ideas that people actually need using AI. Generate stunning image and graphic. Learn how to create professional quality image, website assets, and visuals from your AI for your AI project. I taught all that in this course. Now, create SEO optimized content. Learn how to generate blog posts, landing page copy, website content, and articles that are optimized for search engines and rated like professionals. Structure large projects like a professional, because one of the problems people used to have is that once they say project, they'll be like, how am I going to? You'll be able to actually break everything down with AI. You don't need to actually do anything. AI will do everything for you from the beginning. And I taught everything step by step. Learn how to organize files, folders, components, prompts, and assets so your projects remain clean and scalable for easy to maintain and easy to maintain. Build faster with Claude Code. Learn how to use Claude Code as your AI software engineer to write code, fix bugs, improve design, and develop complete projects in fraction of user time. Deploy your website live. Learn how to purchase a domain, set up host, upload your website, connect everything together, and make it accessible to everyone in the world. Build real world project. Instead of learning theory, you will build practical project that strengthen your skill and you can add it to your portfolio. Think like a builder. I did a mindset shift in the training. The biggest lesson isn't just learning AI or web development, it's learning how to turn ideas into real big digital product and opportunities. I taught all this in the training. Now, you're going to be getting this bonus. Like I was telling you, I was talking about talking head avatar. Yes, and this is a course I did and sold for a very, very small amount one time like that. I'll be giving it for free in this training. Bonus one, complete AI development workflow. I'll show you exact workflow I use, research ideas, plan projects. These are bonuses included. Write effective prompt, generate code, debug errors, design interface, also actually debug code with AI in case there's an issue. Create content, optimize for SEO, deploy website, build faster with AI. Now, bonus two, which is talking avatar. I will show you, I will show you the exact workflow I use. Research ideas, plan projects, write effective prompts, generate code, debug errors, blah blah blah, and then the likes. Now, how to let me show you this. Can you see this video now? Look at this video.
Joke to you. From EC 1.0 to 4.0, from there to two
This
active
I'm going
groups.
to I'm going to give
No
you
be
this for
joke,
free.
oh. No be
I'm going to
today where
give
we
you this
don't
for free.
day.
How to
You
create
better
this.
join us now, eh? You are not
I didn't create this, but I did a course about how to actually do all this kind of something. I'm going to be giving you for free as a bonus too in it. So now the biggest myth about making money online. Let's dwell on this. Many people believe you need highly technical to be you need to be highly technical, own expensive equipment, or have years of experience before you can actually succeed online. That is not true. The biggest shift happening today is that AI has dramatically lowered the barrier to entry. With the right knowledge and the right tools, one person with a laptop and an internet connection can now build websites. Even with a phone, you can now build websites. You understand? You don't even actually need laptop most times. With your phone, you can actually do a lot. Now, with the laptop and internet, can build websites, create content, design graphics, and solve problems that only required an entire team. The opportunity isn't reserved for experts anymore. The real challenge is that many people are still trying to learn and work the old way, while the world has already moved forward. Now, if you are ready to build with AI, over the last hour, you've seen what is possible and what you can do with AI. But knowing what's possible and knowing how to do it are two different things. Now we've explained what's possible and I showed you one or two ways. But knowing how to do it effectively is two things. That's exactly why I created this program. That's why this training is. That's why I actually created this course to actually help people to actually train as much possible. My plan is to actually train over one people in Africa across Africa. Inside the course, I take you through step by step the exact workflow I used to build professional website with AI. You'll be able to actually create a lot using AI. No guesswork, no endless YouTube tutorial, just practical system and workflow. What you get: prompt engineering mastery, AI powered front-end development, SEO content creation, AI image generation, website deployment, real project and practical workflow, lifetime access for future updates, community support, and you'll be able to actually meet co-student like you. That we create a group where we put you so that you can actually relate with other students like you. Now, the investment part. Now, this is actually a very cheap value for what I actually packed for you. You understand? Comparable value is $200 if I want to actually sell this course. Maybe let's say on other big platform, which is approximately about 300,000 naira due to our exchange rate today. But today's price, you understand, 50,000. I'm going to be selling for 50,000 now for the first 20 people to make payments. Now, why is this that expensive? Many were called. You know how popular saying, few were chosen. You understand? If we make this maybe 1,000 or 2,000, 5,000, there's going to be a lot of people actually learning it. And eventually you also learn what will be the value when you know something and then your partner also knows it. How will you make money from your partner? If your partner also knows it, you understand? This is actually to actually move the weed, separate the weed from the grass and separate the weevils from the beans. You understand? Not all of us here will actually be able to actually purchase this. And that's fine by me. You understand? It's not all of us that will actually be AI skilled. But if you want to be part of those people that will be AI skilled, the first 20 people I'm going to be giving you for 50,000 naira. You understand? Outside that, and then I'm going to increase the price. But for the first 20 people who would love to take action and get this course, it will be going for 50,000 naira only. For only 20, only the first 20 people will get the talking head video also. If you are not among the first 20 people, you'll be getting the free talking head video. You understand? And then you are going to be paying to this bank, to my bank, ATM Tech Up, which is one of my company, six with the account number 6819296493 Money Point MFB. So if you are the first 20 people, if you are listening to me right now, if you are among the first 20 people to actually make what's it called? To actually make to take action, send in the money, send your receipt to me, and then I'll give you access to the course. So for the first 20 people that will be taking this action, I'm expecting you now. You can I can see your comments coming in and I can see you reacting to these videos and everything. Make your payments, share your receipts in the comment section, share receipts in my DM, and I'll give you access to it So the first 20 people to make payment, you can keep your payment rolling in. I can see I can okay. Yeah, yeah, one person has paid now. I can see an alert on my money points. Um, Okay, keep it coming. The first 20 people to take action. Let's take action, people. Let's take action, people. The first 20 people, the first 20 people. Okay, okay. Now we have 3 people. We have 3 people. Now we have 17 people to go. 3 people has made payment. We have 17 people to go. We have 17 people to go. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming, guys. We have 17 people to go. You can drop your receipt in the comment section or you can drop receipt in my DM. The first 20 people, after this is going to actually increase. The first 20 people are getting it for 50,000 naira only. But if you are not among the first 20 people, you will be getting the talking head avatar and then in free training, and then I will increase this price probably to 100,000 naira. So take action now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 7. We have 7 paid. We have 13 more to go. 13 more to go. So jump on this, guys. Jump on this, guys. This is a lifetime opportunity. And then let me add this. What I taught in this video, I can bet you, once you purchase the course, find it on YouTube. Let's see whether you see it. Because this actually as a result of me watching a lot of videos. So I have to sit down and then put one or two together and then create this. There's something people use, they call it skills. If you want to design a very good website on using Claude, they call it skills. I did not use skills in my tutorial. Those of you that actually know about web development or that are programmers here, you understand what I mean by I did not use skills. I did not install any dependency. I did not use any skill. You understand? This is a self-created design. Okay, now we have 10 people. 10 people. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming, guys. We have 10 more to go. We have 10 more to go. Jump on this. It's going to be a life-changing one-time opportunity. Get AI certified today. Learn the mother of all skills, web development. Web development is the mother of all skills, as the foundation of everything on the internet. Okay, keep it coming, guys. Okay, we have 10. I still talk at 10. So I'll be okay. This video is already long, and then I don't want to actually stress this and everything. If you are still willing to pay in, don't wait for your partner to pay and everything. Take the action first or something. Take the action first. Don't wait for your friend. Don't wait for anybody. Take the action for yourself. Decide today whether you want to be financially free, whether you want to learn. I talked about a lot in that training. I think it's about all the training was about 8 hours because we moved in from different topics. We broke down, we created some several projects. You understand? We created front end project, created front end and back end project and merged it together. You understand? So everything, if you are a developer already and then you are struggling on how to actually create stunning website, this is for you. Or you're a beginner, you just want to start, you don't know where to start from. This is for you. Or you're a career person and you want to venture into the web development business, this is for you. Whatever categories you are, whatever category you are, I mean, sorry, this is for you. I have 10 people that have paid already. I can see my phone buzz. I don't know whether one more alert has entered, but I won't be actually stressing more than these guys and everything. The many 10 people, send your payment screenshot to me in my DM and I'll give you access to it. So if you made this far, I congratulate you. If you are okay with the free training I gave you and then maybe you don't have money to pay or you're not ready yet or something, there's no problem. You can start with whatever I taught you and then build on it, develop yourself, make more research, and then I wish you good luck. But if you're part of the people, I'll see you on the inside and then I'll put you under my personal mentorship. So, and I'm always available to answer most questions if I'm free. If I'm not programming or I'm not on a project, I will answer your question in the private group and then you have a lifetime access to this course. So thank you guys for actually making it to the end of this course. And then if you are part of those that make payments or those that take action, I'll see you on the inside. Thank you.